Alright, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Great Tutor, and what I do here, I solve technical drawing problems and also provide very important information that you can make use of for you to have a better performance in your technical drawing examinations. If you're a technical drawing student, subscribe to this YouTube channel, put on notification bell, and help me to share my videos with your friends who are technical drawing students. When you subscribe, you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. And do not forget to practice this subject. This is a practical subject. You need to practice so that you can master it and be able to do it better than I do. Okay, now this is a WAEC question year 2022, and this happens to be question 2, and the question carries 20 marks. I think they gave them 4 questions, and each question carries 20 marks. Okay, now I want to show you how you can solve this problem. And as we have here, that the sketch in figure 2 shows a right cone cut along an offset plane FGH. Okay, then here we have the question for us to know what we are to do. Here we have that redraw full size the given view. That is question A. B, plan, and C, end view in the direction of arrow E. So this is arrow E here. So the diameter of the circular base of the cone is 60 millimeters, and the height of the cone is 100 millimeters, and the distance of this point where the cutting plane cut this part of the cone from the base is 20 millimeters, and then this line of the cutting plane is inclined at an angle 45 degrees. So we have point G here, we have point H here, we have F here. Then this is the arrow that we are going to use to produce the end elevation of the cone. So let's see how this can be done. Okay, the first thing to do is to draw a vertical center line. So you draw a vertical center line here. Okay, so a vertical center line. I need to, okay, so draw a vertical center line like this. Okay, I think this should be enough. I want to be careful. I want to manage this space. Okay, all right, so okay, so the diameter of the circle or the circular base of the cone is 60 millimeters. So I will take a measurement of 30 millimeters. 30 millimeters here. So this is 30, and I will draw a circle. I'll draw a circle. Okay, so we are going to divide the circle into 12 equal parts. I'm using my set square to do that. Okay. Okay, so the circle has been divided into 12 equal parts. So the next thing that we are going to do, we number this point. So this is point 1. So this is point 2. So this is point 3. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we've numbered the points. So the next thing that we are going to do is to move up a little bit, and then so we draw a horizontal line around here like this. Then we are going to take a measurement of 100 millimeters. So this is 100 here millimeters. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is that, so I will draw a vertical line from this point. So draw a vertical line from point 1 here. Okay, then I will draw a vertical line from point 7. Also I will draw a vertical line here from 8, a vertical line from 9, and don't forget that 6, 8, they are on the same point on the circumference of the circle. So, and then 5, 9, they are on the same point on the circumference of the circle, and then so 4 and 10, they are on the same point on the circumference of circle. 3 and 11, they are on the same point on the circumference of the circle. So let's bear that in mind. So, and then I will draw a vertical line from here. Okay, so with all that I've done here, I'm going to connect this point with the apex of the cone. That's the next thing I'm going to do. Okay, so first of all, I will draw it within continuous line because part of the cone is cut off. So I need to draw within continuous lines first. And do not forget that whenever you are doing any construction in technical drawing, you are to use thin continuous lines first. So before you make use of thick continuous lines, so that if there is any mistake, you can easily erase it. So take note of that. So we join this together, and I will also connect so this point together like this, and also the last point I will connect it together with the apex of the cone. So this is it. So all the points have been connected. So the next thing that we are going to do is to draw the cutting plane. So the cutting plane, as I said, that the cutting plane touch this slant side of the cone, and distance of this point from the base of the cone is 25 millimeters. So we are taking this distance from the center here, from the vertical center line. So you don't take it here, you have to take it on the vertical center line. So 25 millimeters. So this is 25 millimeters here. This is 25. So we draw a horizontal line from this point like this, so meeting it here. Then we have that the part of this part of the cutting plane is at 45 degrees to the horizontal, at 45 degrees to the horizontal line. So then with my 45 degree set square, so I'll just put at this point, and then so let me make it thick at once. So draw this with a thick continuous line. So that is the cutting plane. So, and then this also, I need to make it a thick line. So from here to here. Okay, so then this will be a thick line, and this down from here to here is a thick line, and from here the base is drawn with a thick line here. So this is it. Okay, so so we go on and work on the remaining part of the work. So here is point H here. So here is point G, and here is point F. So this is F. Okay, so we have drawn the given view as we are instructed, and then we need to draw the plan. So we need to draw the plan. So do not forget that the cutting plane cut the cone. So first of all, so don't forget this is point 1. If I don't want to label it so that it will not look rough, but I don't want to number it so that it will not look rough. So this is point 1. From point 1, you draw a vertical line down into the plan like this. Okay, so this line that we have drawn, so it touches line 1 at this point. Touches at this point, so you take note of it, and then so you move to, so this contains 2 and 12. This contains 2 and 12, so you draw a vertical line down like this. Okay, so it touches 2 at this point, and it touches 12 at this point. So next, from this point, you draw a vertical line. This contains 3 and 11, so draw a vertical line. So it touches 3 at this point, and it touches 11 at this point. So what about 4 and 10? 4 and 10, let's get that. What you need to do is to draw a horizontal line. Even if you don't draw a horizontal line, I don't even have to draw that, so that the work will not look. So distance from this point to this point, from G to F, will be the same as distance from G to another point here. So all I need to do is to take this distance from G to F here. So I will take this distance like this. So bring it to the center here for 4 and 10. So you just make an arc here. So make an arc here, and you make an arc here. So this is 0.4, this is 0.4, and this is 0.10. So then other points, so you also need to draw a vertical line. So this contains 5 and 9, so draw a vertical line down here like this. So here is, this is 0.5 and this is 0.9 here. So next is, this contains 6, 8, so draw a vertical line from here. So this is 0.6 and this is 0.8. So the last one is this. So from this point, draw a vertical line down. So this is 0.7. So all these points, we are going to connect them together with the use of a French curve. And this is a solid object. It's a solid object. We are to arch the surface. So first of all, I will join this point together. Join this point together. So okay. Just take it easy. So you need to have a smooth curve, So you have to very careful when you are connecting them together. Okay. All right. So connect this like this. Then I'm going to arch this surface. I'm going to produce arching lines on this surface. So here is it. So because it's solid, so we arch the surface. Alright, so we've arched the surface. So this is how the plan will look like. So we have answered 2 questions out of 3. So we move to question C, which says that we should draw the end elevation of the cone. So to do that, so what we need to do is to extend this a little bit. Okay, so then we draw from here. So from this point, so we are going to just draw from 3. So 3 and 5, they are on the same point, so just draw this like this. So then draw this from 2, then you draw this from 12. So draw from 12 here, then we draw this from 1. Sorry, oh, I'm not supposed to, okay, from 1, I'm not supposed to draw from that point. So from 1 here, sorry, okay, that of 1 from 11. So then you draw from 10, okay. So then you extend this a little bit. Okay, so having done that, the next thing to do is to take your 45-degree set square and you draw an inclined line from this point on the elevation. So like this. So this is how it's supposed to be done. So the next thing to do is to So this is the center. First of all, draw from the center. So draw a vertical center line from the center. That is from this line 1. So draw a vertical line from here. A vertical center line. So this is it. Okay. Alright, so with all that we have done, the next thing to do is that from this point forward, from this line 4 here, from line 4, so you draw a line from here. Draw a vertical line from here. So you stop it on that horizontal line that comes out from the base of the elevation. So then you draw a vertical line here. And then from this point also, you draw a vertical line. And also you come here. So you draw a vertical line from here. Okay, so and be careful. So you draw a vertical line from here, and from here also you draw a vertical line. So that's the last point. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do here is that I'm going to join this point together with the apex of the cone. So I need to locate the apex of the cone. Maybe I should just take 100 millimeters so that I don't want to be moving this T-square all around. So this is the apex of the cone. So I will also join each of these points to the apex of the cone. So I'll join this together with this. So I'll join this point together with the apex like this. So I'll join this point together with the apex. So I'll join this point together with the apex. So join this point together with the apex. So point this last point together with the apex of the cone. Alright, so the next thing to do is that so we have to draw. If you look at this point, so this this point that contains, okay, let me start from here. So first of all, if you look at this is point 1. This is point 1. I don't want to number this, but I will be showing you how you have to go about it. So if you look at this point, this is point 1 on the elevation. When you draw a horizontal line from here, so stop it on the center line, because the center line contains 1 and 7. So meaning that what we have here now, so this is point 1 here. This is point 1. So take note of that. So that's point 1. Then the next is we have 2 and 12. So I'll just draw a line from here like this. So cutting across. So I'll come here to locate 2. So this is point 2 here. If I go like this, so and then I will go up like this. So this is point 2. This is point 2. Then 12. So if I go like this, so I go up like this. So this is point 12 here. So just follow me the way I'm doing it here. So next is to locate point. We have point 3 and 11. So I will draw a horizontal line from here like this. Okay, so then I will come down here. So this is 3. So if I follow this line and I go up vertical, so this will be point 3 here. This is point 3 and point 11. So going on this horizontal line and go up vertical, and then on this line I have what? Point 11 here. I have 11 here. So the next point that we have here, so the next point that we have here, if you look at this line, this is just horizontal. This is just horizontal. So we are going to have a straight line around here. For straight line for what? For 10 and 4. For 10 and 4. So for 10 and 4. So let me first of all draw the horizontal line like this. So the horizontal line, so it goes like this. Okay, so let me start. So 10 and 4. So if I go like this on 10, on 4, this is 4. So this is point 4 here. And then, so for 10, so if I go like this, this is point 10. I want us to locate the point together. Okay, then the next is for 5 and 9. So for 5 and 9, so 3 and 5, they are on the same point on circumference of the circle. So if I go like this, so and I go up here, so I'm going to have 5 here. Also, then for 9, so 9 and So we have okay, 9 and 11, they're on the same point of circumference of the circle, so I'll just go. So this is 0.9 here. So then the next is 6 and 8. So I have 6 and 2, they are together. So if I go up like this, so this is 6 here, then 8. So 8 and 12, they are same point of circumference of the circle. This is 8 here. So then I have 7. So 7 is also on this line. So this is where we have 7. So this will be a straight line, direct. So this is a straight line. Then the next is to use my French curve. Yes, ma. Okay. All right. So I will join this together now.
Dad, I said it where it's sweet.
Okay, that's okay. So we connect this together. Connect this together, and this will also be connected, and connect this point with this, and then we bring it down to this point here. Bring it down here like this. Okay. So I'm going to make this a thick line, and this will also be a thick line. And then the base, make it a thick line. Okay, so I'm going to arch this surface because this part is what is solid, so we have to make sure we arch this surface. So we arch this surface like this, like this, and arch this. Okay, so we have answered the 3 questions for question 2 of 2002 WAEC technical drawing question. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. All you need to do is to practice. If you practice, you definitely get it done. So God bless you.